Today's meditation uh, is going to be on Kaivalya Upanishad and very beautiful Upanishad and also very similar to Mandukya. I'm taking a lot of Kaivalya Upanishad verses. In the next few weeks, I will probably do about 8 or 10 verses of Kaivalya Upanishad um, for our meditation. Kaivalya and Mandukya have got the same methodology of revelation of Atma. Both use the dream, waking, and sleep states. Therefore, it becomes quite interesting. And the beauty of Kaivalya is the verses are very beautiful. Let's see. This verse is the sixth verse of Kaivalya Upanishad. And uh, wow, this verse is taken up because it has got indicators like the other mantras, which you have studied the seventh mantra, Mundaka Upanishad, Kathopanishad. So we have seen three Upanishads, Mundaka mantra on Atma, Mandukya mantra on Atma, Kathopanishad mantra on Atma. Now we are studying the Kaivalya Upanishad mantra on Atma. So many indicators now. All these indicators are pointing to one Atma. Achintyam, Avyakta, Anantarupa, Shivam, Prashantam, Amritam, Brahmayonim. These are the words which are used. Let's see one by one. The first word is Achintyam. All this is about what? I. It is giving to me my higher nature. My lower nature is this body. My higher nature is Atma. Achintyam means unthinkable. Atma cannot be thought about because it is the cause of the mind. Avyaktam. Atma is not perceptible to the sense organs. That is why it is called as Avyaktam. Unmanifest. Anantarupam. It is possessed of endless forms. Why? Because the world is endless. Atma in the Atma experiences or Atma in Atma, because of Atma only the world exists. Shiva. This word comes also in Mandukya Upanishad, seventh mantra. Ever auspicious. Why is it ever auspicious? Because it is beyond time. There is no death for Atma. There is no birth for Atma. It is birth and death. If it is not there, it is beyond samsara. If it is beyond samsara, it is Shivam. Prashanta. In Mandukya, it is called as Shanti. Prashanta. Prashanta. Prashanta means ever peaceful. Supremely peaceful. That is the nature of Atma. But what do I experience? An agitated mind. Mind is agitated, not the Atma. Every time when the mind is agitated, you should say, I am the ever peaceful Atma. Why am I getting involved with this mind? And attached to the mind only, I start worrying. Amrita, immortal. Brahma Yonim. It is the origin of Brahma Deva, the creator. The pure consciousness is the source, even for the Ishvara. That is what we have seen in Mandukya also. Ishvara also is dependent on this three. Adi, Madhya, Anta, Vihinam. Rahitaha. That means it has got no beginning, no middle, and no end. Ekam. Only one. Advaitam. Ekam and Advaitam is the same. Advaita means Eka. Eka means there is no second consciousness. Vibhum. Vibhum means all pervading. Chid Ananda. Chidananda means it is Chidananda Rupaha, Shivoham, Shivoham. It's blissful. See, these are the characteristics of our own intrinsic nature, and it is a Rupa, formless, Adbhutam, wonderful. See, there are 13 indicators of the eternal truth. The self is indicated with these 13 factors. All these factors are for contemplation. Consciousness is the substratum out of which all the forms they emerge. For example, in an ocean, the waves, the ripples, the bubbles, they all rise from the ocean. Similarly, waking, dream, and sleep, they rise from consciousness. The entire matter world rises, rests, dissolves into consciousness. This verse is extremely important for the knowledge of Turiya Atma. So go through this verse again and again in your free time. Some of these mantras of meditation, you should pluck it and keep it separately and they are very, very important mantras to arrive at our real nature. Self is not an object of perception, therefore, it cannot be thought. It is a perceiver, it is not a perceived object. The same self manifests in the whole world. World is karya, product. I am Kara. Thoughts, emotions do not contaminate the self. For example, I had very dirty thoughts yesterday. But am I dirty? No, I am always pure conscious. Any thought you can have, consciousness is never affected by any emotions, anger, hatred. So many things are there in a person. Asuri Sampat. All that, nothing happens to Atma. Atma is ever peaceful. Atma is immortal, decay-less. World of matter has got decay, it has got death. It has got death because it is changing. Ego appears to be continuously there. Every time in the waking state, my ego comes. Therefore, ego is also continuously there. Atma is continuously there. But ego is born, gone. Atma is ever there. Nitya. What is the world? World is a sum total of all our perceptions, emotions, and thoughts. Think about it. See whether this definition is correct or not. Think. You will say yes, 100% right. The total creative energy in the world is called as the vasanas, tendencies, inclinations. It is very subtle. The Supreme Self is the origin of the Creator itself. This Atma is not limited by time. In sleep, I don't experience time, but Atma is the revealer of time and no time. Timelessness in the sleep state, time in the waking, and time in the dream. See how deep our science of this Atma is, the subject in all of us. So this is all, the self is all pervading formless, which you have seen before. And the self is untainted, pure, clear, and griefless. Mind has got grief, but what doesn't have grief is Atma. The preparation of the mind to realize the self is called worship of the idol. I want to realize this Atma with all these 13 features which are given here. But how do I make a beginning? By worshiping, worshipping a Lord in a temple or Lord at home. So the starting point is formed God, God with form. What is the end? The end is Achintyam, Abhyaktam, Anantarupam, Shivam, and so on. You can meditate, you can go through this slides on your own. Keep this, it is very useful for meditation. Like the factors which I have given for the Mandukya, this is also extremely useful. Let's try to meditate on this verse today. Please close your eyes. Keep your spine erect. The purpose of the Upanishads study is to realize my real nature. Body is born. It is an object of experience. Mind is an object of experience. The world is an object of experience through the sense organ. Drishyam, perceive. I am Atma, the perceiver, consciousness. Adbhutam, wonderful. Consciousness has no beginning, no end. Anadi, Anantam. Your consciousness is my real nature. This is revealed to me by Mandukya Upanishad, Kaivalya Upanishad, and all Upanishads. World of experience is anityam, fleeting. I, the experiencer, am nitya. World is with form, color, sound, taste. I am formless, consciousness, awareness. I can exist independently without the world, as experienced by me in the sleep state. But the world is dependent on me, the consciousness. The dream world is mithya because it is perceived by the mind. Waking world is mithya, drishya. The world is mithya. I am satya. I, the consciousness, pure bliss, pure existence. Realizing this nature is called as freedom, moksha. Even mukti. The fourth state of consciousness. Chaturtham nyante, the pure consciousness. The world is superimposed on this consciousness. Adhyaropa, waking, dream, sleep. Three states are adhyaropa, superimposed. At the same time, consciousness exists by itself. Pavada, negation of the world, is possible. It is my experience. In the sleep state, there is no world. A, U, Ma. Three letters of Om stand for waking, dream, and sleep. The sound O is Saguna. Adhyaropaha. The silence is Apavada, negation of the sound. I am Turyam, beyond sound and silence. Your awareness, without an iota of the world. Nehananasti kinchana. The world is absent in Turiya Atma. Oh, 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 Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachade, Purnasya, Purnamadhaya, Purnameva, Vasishyade. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently open your eyes.